Hey everybody, and welcome to Cockroach Bay Nature Preserve. I was here about a month or so ago. We went up to Mount Cockroach for the sunset, but today we are going to go ahead and actually do some hiking in the park. And right now I'm the only person here, which is really nice, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to flip my camera around. Take a look at all of my friends here. It's just an absolute massive amount. Oh, there's some white pelicans. My aunt was asking if I'd seen any yet, and well, now we have. But look at all these birds. So we'll take a look when we get to the top of Mount Cockroach to see what is going on with all these birds and why they're all swarming. So let's go ahead. It's a beautiful day. Here we have a map of the park. You have the trail that leads up and around Mount Cockroach, and then you have this blue trail. But there's also a trail here, and there's also paths that go all the way down this way as well. So we'll just take a look and see what the trail conditions look like today and kind of figure it out from there. We're going to start today by going straight. I think we're probably going to end here afterwards, and this will take us over to Mount Cockroach. As I've said in other videos here, you want to stay the heck away from this building. There are always massive bee swarms. I can see one from here. I don't know what this building was before, but it hasn't been occupied in a long time. And I don't know if you can really catch it on camera. Those are all bees swarming. It's a beautiful clear day here at the top of Mount Cockroach. In this particular pond, all we pretty much have are these white egrets. But I'm going to keep spinning around, and that other lake over there seems to be completely full of the white pelicans. So I don't know where the white pelicans come from, but they're definitely migrating from somewhere. And you can still see all the birds in the sky flying around as well. And as we head down the other side of Mount Cockroach, we have a perfect view of downtown St. Pete in front of us on this gorgeous clear day. Down here you can really see evidence of the burn and these burned trees here. But we do have quite a few grasses growing, as well as some wildflowers. And down here you see a sign that says red to the left, because you see that bee building down there. If you continue down there, that would complete your red loop. And I believe technically to do the whole blue loop, you'd also want to go back that way. But if you went just straight ahead over here, that is what will actually lead you to the blue loop. And this is the blue trail. So not really much going on here. Pretty open. Thank goodness there's a bit of a breeze today. But not anything really scenic. It's just kind of a grassy place to walk. Between the prescribed burn that they had a couple years ago and the hurricane damage, it is really quite barren here. You can even see the pond down there, which you normally couldn't. But it's almost borderline depressing. I don't know if I would recommend coming here. This used to not be that bad of a place to walk, but I mean, the good news is the grass is very low. It's what this path is maintained, but this is one of the most kind of barren. Look at this. This is all from the hurricane. One of the most barren places I've been. I thought when it was all like these palms that are down here, I thought that was depressing enough, but this is not too fun. Now here where the signpost is, there is another trail that is not on the map. It's one of the ones I showed you at the beginning. If you go down there, it's kind of interesting because it really turns into like a tidal area, and there's lots of like little crab holes and stuff. But I'm not digging this path very much. To be honest, if I wasn't doing this video, I probably would have already turned back around. So I'm not going to go down there. I'm just going to do this blue loop and call it a day. Probably the only positive of the destruction is that you get these nice views of this pond. Normally, you can see where all the bushes were and everything. You don't really get clear views, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, the birds just don't like this pond. They're all at that other one that I showed right in the beginning of the video. But what does like this area is mosquitoes. That's for sure. I'm getting bit up, so I got to keep moving. As we make this corner here, this part of the trail is right up against the road, so it's super unscenic. But as I said before, normally you wouldn't get these views over here, and at least over here we do have a few birds as well. There's a black racer in the grass right here. I saw another snake back there. It wasn't a black racer, I'm not sure what it was, but it's all right, they're out there. Look at this, look at this. This is all mosquitoes. Yeah, don't come here. This is ridiculous. What's insane about these mosquitoes is they're stopping on me even when I'm walking. I'm not even stopped, and I look down and they're all over my legs. This is seriously awful. And what's crazy about it is it's not even like we're in mangroves or anything. Yeah, this is a big thumbs down at this park right now. Up here, you want to bear left or turn left to continue on the blue trail and head back. If you continued straight, I've done that path before. Oh my gosh, these mosquitoes. I'm serious, guys. This is awful. I've done that path before. It will take you back as well. But I'm just going to continue on the blue and try to get out here as quickly as possible. Now we're making the turn here, and we have two choices. We can either go straight and end up in that main intersection, or from here you can go left and head back towards the way we came in and Mount Cockroach. So I'm going to go ahead and continue going straight down here just to see if we see anything else that's interesting. I came here a while ago. It was during one of the bowl games last year, and there were some military jets doing flyovers. And these ones must be either coming or going from MacDill. We have a bombing range in the middle of Florida that they often go and train at. But you don't always see them. Like, I heard them this morning and you couldn't see them. Oh, there's another one coming behind it. See if we can get that one in frame. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. And another one behind it, as you can hear. There it is. So yeah, they must be going and doing some training at the bombing range. I don't see or hear anymore. But hey, that was interesting at least. Good thing I went straight. See, I said, oh, maybe if I go straight, we'll see something interesting, and had nothing to do whatsoever with the park, but you can't say that wasn't interesting, right? And just like that, we are back to the parking area, and I'm still the only car here, and there's still a lot of buzzards flying around. All right, so all done. Thanks for coming with me today. You know, they're not always winners. I've done these paths before, and I didn't really like them previously. So, you know, every once in a while you just have to kind of go back, and I have never done this path on this channel. So it's good to go back and reassess and see if maybe something had changed. But unfortunately, between the prescribed burns and the hurricanes, the trails here have just gotten worse, in my opinion. I would still come here. I still like Mount Cockroach. I still think it's a great place to come, especially in the evenings. You get some great views of downtown Tampa, downtown St. Pete, Sunshine Skyway, and then all the ponds and stuff that are around here that have the birds in them. But I would skip the trails. Just come do that and leave. So thanks so much for coming with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.